What is up, everybody? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the Nicest Hedgehog, with our Week 1 team builder of PSBA. This is a 9-week long season where we will face everyone in our division, or we will face 7 in our division, and then 2 of the other people. I don't really remember how this works, but we're nonetheless here, and we are looking forward to our Week 1 game. We are going against King the Defeated, aka the commissioner of the league himself. Last time we faced King, we kind of really just, in a way, mollywopped him, and he just had a really, really bad season last season. So hopefully he could bounce back. He's got a pretty excuse me, guys. It's 6:50 in the morning for me. I'm not totally sleeping on him because I'm sorry I had to do that. But yeah, I'm looking pretty good in this matchup versus him. It's not the best matchup for me, but it's a relatively strong matchup for me nonetheless. But we are here against King, and let's go over his team. Even though his team is very, very weird and doesn't really make too much sense, so let's just get into this. So he's got Crocodile, Kiki Bird, aka Galarian Zapdos, Scoilpede, which is not allowed to sub pass or sub Tom pass or anything like that. Togedemaru, Milotic, Arcanine, Aerodactyl, Tapu Lele, Latias, Doublade, Auroras, and Zweilous. He did go for the 12 Mons. In 12 Mons was the optionary Mon choice to go with. So looking at this matchup, Zweilous is definitely not coming. Auroras is definitely not coming. Doublade has a tiny chance to show, but I highly doubt it does. Latias has, again, a tiny chance to show, but it could potentially come if he really thinks he needs it, but I don't think he's going to. Tapu Lele has some decent chances of coming, but I don't think he really does, because if he sets up Psychic Terrain for my Necrozma, he's really in a bad spot. Like, honestly, he's in a really, really bad spot. Aerodactyl is something I could expect him to bring over something like, say, Milo, Arcanine, stuff like that. I don't think he is definitely bringing Crocodile, because Crocodile is his best Dark type to bring versus my Spectre. And it's also a really good mod this matchup. It kind of just, blows my team apart. Scarf Crook is definitely what I expect. There is a decent chance he's probably not going to be Intimidated. He's going to most likely be Moxie. Kiki Bird potentially will be Choice Bandit or Choice Scarf, depending on this matchup. I think offensive Scolipede with Swords Dance and Poison Jab, Earthquake. And I feel like he has to roll in Dual Stab in order to do a lot of damage to me. I think Togedemaru comes because of Lightning Rod potentials, and plus it's also going to be another one. Like, you see this, 3 of his mons on this team have screamed Choice Scarves to me. That's the problem I see with this team. It just screams Choice Scarf. It doesn't scream anything else to me, which is very interesting. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm tired so much. Milotic, I definitely think comes as just a very defensively annoying wall for my team. And I think Arcanine comes because Arcanine, I think, has got really solidly good coverage versus my team. And it can actually be able to handle my Volcanion correctly if it gets the right matchups for it and everything like that. So that's going to be this team. Let's go over the team that we are bringing this week. We are first bringing my Pegasus. And I'll try to be a little funny with the voice and everything like that. So we got Pegasus, aka my Spectre here. We're pretty much coming to hit hard, dude. We are faster than +1 Scolipede, which means we are faster than Choice Scarf Crocodile. 16 HP just because the rest went for bulk. Mudshot, Shedable, Will-O-Wisp, and Hex. Now, this is a very particularly risky set, and I do understand that, but the thing is, with Mudshot, I'm guaranteed lowering speed, so I can 1v1 the Scolipede, where Scolipede's never going to be faster than me. Never going to be faster than me. And it can never set up SD and just start clicking buttons versus me. I 100% keep speed control on this thing, and that's what's really, really good about this mod. Excuse me. Oh my god. But we also have Will-O-Wisp there to burn things, hopefully on switches and stuff like that. And then we have Hex to kind of help support that. And then my main stab and Shadow Ball. Basically, if Crocodile takes a massive chunk to where Shadow Ball range comes into play. Shadow Ball knocks that out, and then basically I go on a killing spree from there because it's his only Ghost Resist. Because he does not have a normal type on his team, which was something that he didn't think about having, which is very much so. Basically, if I knock out Crook or keep Crook down, Shadow Ball gets to claim a KO, and then I literally just win with Shadow Ball. Like there's legitimately nothing he can do because what he think I'll do is like I'll be Specs, not Scarfed, and then he brings in Scolipede to go for the +1. And this is to calc max speed Jolly Scolipede, by the way, not Adamant. So just keep that in the records as well. And then he thinks he's faster. JK, a Shadow Ball again, knock him out, and that's going to put in so much good work. Up next, we're bringing my Prisma, my Necrozma, which we're going to run shiny for the rest of the season. I don't know if I said in the draft analysis. But this thing kind of could just spam Psychic attacks once Crook goes down. We are running Trick Room, Calm Mind, Photon Geyser, Hidden Power Ice, 116 HP, max, good amount of defense of 196 in defense with Bold Nature, 140 in special attack, and 12 in Spadef just for some random Spadef investment. Basically, if I get this thing out of Trick Room and I get a Calm Mind up, this thing just can claim a KO. And plus, it checks Crocodile on trying to switch into me, because I can get a free Calm Mind. Yes, you can get rid of my leftovers, but basically I get a free Hidden Power Ice. But if Crook is also chipped down to the point where Trick Room comes up, I can claim Hidden Power Ice kill and go from there. But basically, Photon Geyser is going to plow through his team. The only somewhat resist he has of Photon Geyser is in fact just Togedemaru, primarily, and his Psychic types. But again, Hidden Power Ice. And then... Sorry guys, I'm not trying to yawn so much, but I'm just tired, I guess, or something. But even Photon Geyser in the Psychic Terrain against Lele is going to be so good for me. And I feel like that would be something that you just don't do versus me. You just don't. Necrozma looking to be really good this game. Up next we have Silver Bells. Silver Bells. It's just a funny, I felt this was like a pretty funny little thing I could do for Christmas season and everything like that. I felt also like Silver Bell makes sense. I was gonna go with Clockwork, but because of Danny Phantom and also like, it's got gears like a clock. But I felt like Silver Bell was really good. Anyways, we're running Trick Room, Aura Spear, Flurry Cannon, and Flash Cannon. We were running Dual Stab plus Aura Spear. Aura Spear checks the Togedemaru that can switch in on us. I will not lie, we have nothing to really hit the Milotic for very much offensive prowess. I wanted to run a Trick Room set. And yes, there is the option to run Thunderbolt, but I felt like Thunderbolt in this matchup wasn't as necessary. Splash Cannon does give me a second way to hit Scolipede for neutral damage instead of not doing as much damage. We are running max HP, 136 defense with the relaxed nature with 0 IV even speed. Guaranteed that we will be the slowest thing in there unless he brings something like Doublade. But 116 in special attack for Spadef. Basically, if I can weaken Milotic down to a point, or even potentially the Arcanine to a point, I go for the Fairy Z, knock something out, get my Soul Heart boost, and then start clicking either Flare Cannon, Flash Cannon to really run roughshod on his team. And honestly, McGear's job here is just to hopefully be able to break and help bring down the team. Another one that's hoping to break and put so much work in is going to be Give Me Energy! My Reggie Draco here, 88 HP, max special attack, modest nature, 168 speed. Basically, this thing is designed to outspeed everything on his team that is not choice scarfed at all. Big Dragon Energy knocks out something. Dragon Pulse is good secondary strength. I have Draco Meteor in case I want to gnaw something. And I do have Explosion on there in case I just want to go boom and to weaken something down. And there's not a lot on his team that really wants to take this. Even my Milotic will be taken it nearly kills my Milotic because it's going to be more likely physically defensive and especially defensive. Up next, I have my Hula Moonlight Volcanion with a relatively defensive set this week. 196 HP, 172 defense with a bold nature, 76 in special attack, 56 def, and I put some random EVs in speed. Basically, this thing is designed to sub in front of Milo, Toxic Milo, hopefully on a switch in. Steam Eruption hits about everything, and then Hidden Power Grass is on there just so I could be able to 1v1 Milotic. Basically, I wanted to click Steam Eruption just to burn anything, and it basically became a KO if I really wanted to, if things start getting chipped down. And last but not least, we're bringing my Mega Man Truck with Agility, Hidden Power Ice, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower. We have enough speed where we're faster than everything on his team, but after an Agility, I am faster than everything on his team that is Scarfed, and plus, I'm pretty sure I'm faster than +2 Scolipede, which is insane. With monos, I'm hitting everything for super effective damage. Flamethrower is there for the tickle armor, Thunderbolt for just strong stab, and Empire for correct. But that's it for me, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the battle. Peace!